Welcome to Belgrade Bruton El Rosa High School. Today we are going to be giving you a virtual tour of the high school located in Belgrade, which houses our grades 7 through 12. With this tour, we are going to be showing you some areas of wants and needs for this building. The original building was built in 1973, and in 1993 had an addition added on to it. Both the high school and the elementary school had new roofs installed in 2009 and new hot water boilers with electronic controls installed in 2013. We hope that this tour will create questions that you might have about our building and the upcoming bond referendum. We're going to be starting the tour today talking about our entrances at the high school. Safe and secure entrances have become a priority in the world that we live in today. Currently, the office at the high school is located on the west side of the building, while the parking lot where students enter is on the east. In order to create a building that has safe and secure entrances, we believe the office needs to be located on the east side of the building. To ensure the safety is a priority, pickup and drop-off would also move to the east side with the offices. One of the things our community lacks is a welcoming place for students to go. At any given day, our football players, tennis girls, among others, might be waiting at the high school for their games or practices, etc. We feel a commons area that is readily available to students and community is an important aspect missing from our high school building. Our kitchen setup does not work well with multiple lunch lines. The walk-in cooler and freezer are also the original and use the R22 coolant that needs to be phased out. Moving the offices to the east side of the building and remodeling the kitchen could potentially create concerns with the current custodial area and the delivery area to the kitchen. Many of the air exchange units do not meet today's codes for exchange, which affects the air quality our students are subject to. Many of these units are from 1973 and have outlived their life expectancy. In terms of dehumidification or air conditioning, our system still uses R22 refrigerant, which is being phased out by the federal government. The original 1973 electrical service is still in use for the original building. It needs to be updated with today's technology. There may also be issues with the electrical from the 1993 edition. This all needs to work together and take into consideration the amount of technology we now use in the educational setting. An updated weight training facility is important for the students of BBE and members of our community. Mental health concerns continue to grow in our society, and programs that promote health are vital to treating this trend. Additional space, along with equipment upgrades, would benefit students, staff, and community. Career Technical Education, or CTE, includes industrial technology, agriculture, family and consumer science, business education, and work-based learning. These are areas that staff and community believe are vital to the success of our students, our school, and our communities. A successful plan for BBE High School needs to include a high level of attention to these areas. Currently, the wrestling room is located in the academic wing of the high school. Deciding whether to move it out of the academic wing is the first order of business. Whether it stays or moves, the square footage needs to be increased for a program that is successful and growing. As you can see by Ms. Halverson's classroom, the neat rows of desks are really a thing of the past. Updated seating and arrangements in and out of the classroom allow for collaboration and flexibility. The science classrooms are basically the same as they were in 1973. Simply put, they need to be updated. The Media Center has taken on a new look in recent years, but still has some needs. Flooring and furniture would be on the list for this area. The high school is in need of an area dedicated to student-led creations. This space will need to be provided for our learners so they can be engaged creatively and develop their interests. Our broadcasting program is rapidly expanding with daily announcements, weekly newscasts, and live streams of our school events. Unfortunately, our broadcasting room isn't matching the needs of this growing program. Converted from an old classroom, the makeshift studio doesn't have the proper space, power sources, or proper equipment needed for our students to excel in journalism, video production, and communication. Our hope is that creating this virtual tour of the high school will allow the residents of our district to understand what we are trying to accomplish with this building referendum. We would invite anyone with questions to call our administration and even come and visit the building in person. Several tours have been scheduled.